You know what it is, inTUNE TV, myself, the show when we got Dizzy D.
Hey.
We're back.
Yes, we
First things first, I would just like to say to the world, BC, we back!
Oh, yes, we are. I love how you swung right into that topic ASAP because it's so beautiful outside.
It's
Everybody needs to be outside for the summertime.
Oh, we're going to.
And to be honest, last year around this time, it kind of feels the same, but I'm just gonna say.
It was about this time last year where it was a couple weeks, it was just like, oh, what's Rona?
Everybody opened up again, so I guess we're back.
But hey, this time, I'm vaxxed, waxed, and ready to attack.
True saying,
so,
you did get vaxxed. Congrats, bro. Congrats.
Anyways, let's jump into some shits. We have actually, before we jump into the shits, just give them a little taste of who our guests are.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, we've got okay, how can I explain this group of individuals?
Conglomerate of
each and every
mastery.
single one of them, one by one, be doing their own dang thing, and it's something incredible. But we managed to get them all together as they formed a group called NADUH. They're gonna be repping, showing their faces today, and we did do something different for last call this year, or this month. You'll get your normal video, like always. But on Friday, we did something special. We made you guys a VR last call with these ladies. You get to stand in the same room as them and experience the vibe just like we did. Ladies and gentlemen, Nada's gonna be coming onto the set in just a little bit. We're gonna jump into a topic and then we're gonna bring these ladies in.
But I saw this topic because, you know, it affected me.
Oh.
It did. And I don't know if y'all seen it, but you know how I do. I be scrolling. And I scrolled across these wedding photos. And it said photos from my wedding. And I was like, but sir, you're wearing a t-shirt. A see-through t-shirt, ripped jean shorts, high socks, and shoes.
Time out.
I loved it.
Give me this picture.
It is, I was just like.
I saw this picture.
I had so many questions because first I'm like, yo, maybe somebody else's wedding and he was just like part of it. You know, everybody has that one homie who doesn't know how to dress.
Yep.
Cool. It was his wedding and his wife was done up to the max.
His wife is done right up. And
all the family, their kids, I'm guessing those are their kids. But I was just like, all right, we do our show.
My guy's in jean shorts.
I need to talk to women about this because
we need to talk to ladies about this.
Your man showed up to the wedding day basically in English Bay attire.
My guy looks like he came through from Old Navy.
Old Navy has better shit than that. But anyways, let's bring in our guests.
Let's bring the ladies in and we'll ask them the question about this. So ladies, how y'all doing? Hello.
Hi.
We were just trying to find the picture.
Find the picture. Okay, we'll help you find the picture. So in this picture, you're gonna see this guy. He shows up. He's wearing a wife beater underneath a white t-shirt.
Yeah.
The white t-shirt see-through, so you can see the wife beater.
Bro doesn't even have his hair done. He has a full ass fro, which I'm all for frozen shit. But my guy, come on, at least get a nice braid down or something.
You see the jeans on him?
So unhappy there.
They look like.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Rude.
What are the patches?
The audacity.
Right? I'm like, sir, this is not wedding attire.
But it's kind of
No, the slides.
Oh my god, I never saw that.
Oh no!
This fool is wearing Jordan slides.
Socks.
Yo, I was like, I'm just trying to be comfy.
Is he wearing socks too?
Oh yes.
Of course he's wearing socks and slides.
Past the calf sock. Oof.
So I'm saying, ladies, I mean, I don't know how you feel about your wedding day and how it's supposed to mean to you, but would you care if your man showed up dressed like that on the day of your marriage? Mind you,
Of your nuptials.
you have all your family there too.
Your family's all. You say the pictures. This shit was.
You'd have to talk some like real shit for it to be okay. You'd have to be like, I want comfort in our relationship to last forever, and for, you know, like to always be able to be myself. Like you'd have to have some real fucking spiel for that to fly.
Not even for me because it's not even an attempt at being stylish.
But maybe it was.
No.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah. You can see his undershirt. There was no effort there.
That's the thing. That's the kicker for me. As a man, I wear undershirts regularly.
Yep.
And if your undershirt is visible under your t-shirt, change. It's just simple. It seems very simple to me. And this shit looks like something you got in like a Jamaica gift shop or something. Like, it's just missing a line on the back or something. But my God.
And I mean,
This is our ultimate style queen, so we need her answer.
straight.
Yeah, we need that.
What's your answer?
Like to my wedding, I'd kill him. 100%. I'd take a slide off and hit him on the head with it.
Anyways, ladies, let's get on to the interview. So, because there is plenty of you, and I feel there is more on the way.
Yeah, Georgie's coming.
Okay, fantastic. One by one, go through, tell us your name, where you're from, and that's it. Name, where you're from. That's it. I'm going to ask separate questions after.
Questions.
Questions.
I am Jenny Lee, and I grew up in Kelowna, BC, but I've been out here for a long time now.
Nice. Let's move on.
I'm T or Terne, and I was born in Ottawa.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember, I'm like, where was I born? Ottawa. That's the spot.
And I'm Rosa, and I'm born on these lands here that we're on.
What are these lands that we're here on right now?
Musqueam, Tsleil-Waututh, and Squamish people.
Thank you. See, do it properly. Properly. So, ladies, it is a pleasure to have you here with us, chatting. I know we've been trying to get the presence of you for a while, but moving parts with 5 ladies, that's a very, very tricky thing to be doing.
5 anybody's.
5 anybody's. I can't even get my team together half the time for 5 of anything. So with that being said, such a big team. Each one of you guys had your own things going on as well. I mean, how did you just find each other?
How did you form Voltron?
Voltron.
Well, we were all like collaborating and shit. We were in the same scene. We've been like doing stuff together in one way or another for a long time. And then all of a sudden we were like, let's just put it all together like as a thing, might as well. Like we've been doing it, so yeah. It's natural evolution.
I've seen, I know Jenny, you rock with IMUR.
That's correct.
And amazing team that group is. And I've got a chance to watch you guys while you were performing at the Red Truck Brewery block party thing that was happening there.
That's right. And that was a prime example of the way that we collaborate. Both Terne and Larissa were singing with me, and Rosa made all of our outfits.
What?
Yeah, and this was before NADUH came to be. So.
That is before NADUH came to be.
Yeah.
Because I had checked a bunch of your tracks with IMUR, and I was just starting to get hyped to the whole wave, because you guys were putting out a lot of content for a minute there. You had a huge bubble going on, like, I want to say, like maybe a year and a half ago. I was really following the movements you guys were doing. Props to y'all.
Yeah.
By the time I saw that stage show, I was like, how come nobody's ever introduced me to this voice before? Amazing.
Aww. Thank you.
But yeah, our boy B-Dice was performing that same day. Very amazing.
Yes.
As for you, Rose, I've seen you festival hopping and doing your solo career thing. Can you talk more about that?
Well, actually, like, I haven't really done much solo, like, that's been released, really, to be honest. I'm always collaborating at this point.
And then you rock with your group, sorry, don't say Off Topic. I had the pleasure of meeting the whole team this past weekend. Talk to me about Off Topic real fast, because we can't do that whole interview. That's another day. We will get you guys back for another day.
But yeah, no, they and myself are how I started into music. Like, I basically got the courage when I went Off Topic and I formed. So I haven't really pursued any solo stuff, because during Off Topic's emergence is when NADUH, well, actually, like, Off Topic was in a lull, and then NADUH formed, and now we're just like, it's like this like bolstering, you know, like the vibes, the cities, we're knitting it all together.
Yeah.
And for T, so I've tried to do my research on you, and it just seems like you're a globetrotter from Jerusalem, Spain, Portugal, freaking Jamaica, Toronto school and
you went onto
here.
my Facebook? No.
Yeah, research. I do the search stuff.
He deep
And
dives.
then you ended up going to school and then NADUH. So like, what got you into production school? Looking back at your past, it definitely doesn't look like you are who you are now. Like two totally different people.
Yeah, I was I was off the deep end back in the day. I'm scared that you saw my Facebook. Honestly, I need to delete that shit. I was wilding back in the day, but
as we all were.
I mean, there's probably still lots of phases on there, but no, like, yeah, the whole traveling thing, like, to talk to that, I was traveling, that's kind of where I found my passion for music, came back, and I was like, I need to get rooted somewhere, because I've just been floating around, and then, yeah, music school happened, because I just kind of, like, I was rapping, like, that was my main thing, writing, rapping, and then I wanted to be able to, like, have the proper vocabulary to like say what I wanted to producers, like be able to actually communicate and have the proper like lexicon to know what I needed done instead of just being like, that sounds like fucked up, you know? So,
yeah.
I went to production school for that reason, and then I never really touched production for a while. After that, I was just rapping, and then yeah, the past like year and a bit, 2 years, I've been like really focused on the production side of things again.
It's really dope. The mix you gave us for the last call is very clean, so I'm so excited for them to hear all that.
FBE Studios.
For your one homie Larissa, so I know she's not here to talk about it, but I know you guys can help out because once again, you said you all were in the same scenes and whatnot, and one of the scenes that she holds down from what I saw was the stew, like a cipher that goes down. I think it's done at the Reggae. Wasn't it the place right behind Northbound Records where that place was?
Val, yeah, like
the old Val.
It did jump around, but it was there at its last leg.
He showed me a Chris Couture, yeah. Yeah.
Culture.
He showed me a few videos of that. So my question is that how you guys all, like, was that the space where everybody was kind of like formed like Voltron over there or something?
Half and half.
Yeah.
I met Larissa years ago through, she used to also do So Far, and that was how I originally met her, and then we were singing together because she's done backup vocals for years now. But I think as far as Georgie and Rosa,
well, actually no, like we all met before the Stew Jams. Like Stew Jams like definitely culminated because it was a physical place that we could all like, if we wanted to, come and jam at, you know, which was amazing. It definitely like bolstered like my connection with G and Marissa, but I definitely still had a connection with them before that, so pretty dope.
Dope. So you guys all meet up with each other. I'd like to know what that first studio session was like.
Okay, like in a studio or just like jamming at home?
Just the first in-studio session, like when you girls were like, this is the team, let's press record on the first track, you know?
Tricky to say the first because we did like a bunch of home recordings.
Yeah, I saw your like, I saw the acoustic mixes and all those things, but like, you know, then, I mean, there's Are You Dumb, you got Chaps, like I'm talking like a real recording, like everybody's to sit down and press the first record together.
Oh, it was magical. Like honestly, it came when we all sat down and kind of talked about the vision, and then the music kind of got right into jamming.
Also, the house that we were in, mind you, was like a top
floor of like an old
character. So all the walls were all trippy, you know, and like cute, and like the color was like very like spicy and like deep colors.
Yeah, surrounded by
plants and shit.
And we were just listening to T had been like cooking beats for like months straight. And so we were just listening to them and catching a vibe on that. And it was wild how, like, we wrote Monin, which was our first song out that day. And it was like, the three of us wrote that together, and it was within like a half an hour.
Yeah. It was really
that we were like writing our parts, then we'd check in and we'd be like, yo, I'm stuck on this word. Like, what do you guys think? And then we could get back to it. I'd be like, okay, this is what I got. Be like, all right, like, and just kind of, you know, helping each other out. And it was crazy how quickly that song came together.
And we have like a voice note of like the day we recorded it, like the day we wrote it, so we wouldn't forget it before we recorded it. We're just like, at the end, we're just like, we bang it out, and then we're just like, tune.
Yeah.
That's when you guys knew it was the team, eh?
Yeah. I mean, that's what most of our writing sessions feel like, is like, you know, we'll come with ideas, but then once we're all here workshopping them, it's like, I don't know. It's different,
easy. It's the key, and like, we're all really good writers and like melody writers as well, a combination. So it's just like, imagine having 5 writers on a project. Like,
That's crazy. 5 writers on a project.
like,
you can come up with some pretty magical stuff with 5 people looking at one thing. Yeah, for sure. Most groups you've got like that person's trying to get the lyrics in themselves. It's so jarring. But with 5 other ladies that are like, girl, why don't you just add? I feel the vibes. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about that session.
Nah, they literally just answered my question, because I'm like, how, like with a big group of people, like how does that writing session go? Is it like this person's good with the hook, so let them do that? But it sounds like you guys kind of just figure it out and get it done, and whatever sounds best, that kind of what rules. So my question was answered already.
What about your guys' beat selections and whatnot like that? How do you guys come up with all that?
Well, I do the production.
the maestro.
So I'm just like always cooking.
She just
and then
fills up a link, bro.
Yeah,
Send
just
it
a link.
to us.
Been growing steady.
Oh, really? Do you ever just sit in a spot and make beats with them? Like, are you like, do you usually
Honestly,
like drop a
not as much.
skeleton when everybody's together, or do you like to be in your own little personal space while doing that?
I'm like a freaky bedroom producer, but like we just haven't yet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll go in and work on arrangements and that kind of thing after the fact, but in general, T just presents us a menu and
Like an idea almost. Like I don't like flush it all out solo. Like we flush it out together, but it's just like here's like the ribs of it, and then we build.
yeah.
Nice. Okay, so we're what now? 4 music videos in now? You guys have got 4 videos up?
No.
Well, I guess if you count one, but that was like a live off the floor thing.
Cell phone.
And then 2 more. So we're 3 in.
3 in. So you got Are You Dumb? You got Chapstick, and you're working on one now, aren't you?
Yeah. Well, we're working on manifesting this grant.
True.
We need to
Pray
get
for
this
us.
shit
Everybody
money.
watching this. Send us our
pray for
waves.
us, let's go. We have a sick ass concept. Like
No, you guys,
nutty
literally, you
concepts.
can't even handle the concept. Like, you guys, you trust me, you need this video.
Send us
money.
Send money.
I really respect the okay, so looking at the Are You Dumb video, it felt very like that's the homie video for sure. You girls definitely hit the streets. You girls definitely showed your essence as like, if I was to see you walking, that's not a for sure. And then Chapstick drops, and I'm like, whoo, these motherfuckers got some money.
Now they need to get them some more.
Yes!
And that video was lit. At first, I was like, okay, this is fly. And then I saw the Barbie dolls as y'all.
Slow clap, right? That's a fucking slow clap. Like,
All that was fly. After that, I was very ready to show your guys' work to any female that walked in front of me. And every single time they said, oh shit, I need to follow them right now, pick up their phones. They're adding you on everything. Spotify links are going off. So you girls are doing it. And to even say that, to take a bunch of individuals to form one, I've never seen people do that, especially locally, because a lot of people locally like to control their own destinies, control their own music, they don't want to really have, even in today's day and age, you know, a lot of people don't want managers even around them. They're like, I'll just do it myself. But to form as 5 and be like, yeah, we can do this, that's
On Venus.
that's bananas to me. Props to you girls for even working that out. So we're missing a person. Larissa, you said there's something going on. I'd like to know what's happening. What's going on? Why is she not here?
well, you know, it's like the full moon coming up, eh?
That big one.
That big,
That big guy.
super full moon. It's actually a super full blood moon. It just happens to be a full lunar eclipse.
Okay.
Oh, for real?
We might turn into a rainbow body.
Yeah, rainbow body light energy coming in. So basically, Larissa's doing some healing work for herself, but
You're gonna say
in
for the
turn-
squad, right?
No, for everyone.
For the squad.
For the squad, and it vibrates outwards. Like when you heal yourself,
No, it
you
does, yeah.
you send out ripples that heal out, like it starts the healing wave. So you're essentially healing everyone when you heal yourself.
Okay.
She's doing that work. Every time there's like a type of celestial event, the energy on the planet is just higher. So you can harness that energy.
And she goes and deals with that too. Eh? That's what she leaves to go do.
Well, that's what
doing
she's
this
currently
time,
doing this time, yeah.
Props.
She's sweating it. She's doing the sweat lodging.
Props, props, props.
Oh, I just got a receipt.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Rose you this question because I know you're once upon a time somebody, Jenny, told me that you're the visualizer of the crew.
Okay.
So like you have family that's involved in film?
Yes. Yep. My dad was like a producer and writer for his own company for a time.
Do you utilize that sort of skill into your guys' stuff? Like do all of you guys come up with the concepts for the videos, or are people bringing you guys concepts?
Oh no, we have way too many ideas. Like we have so much ideas that we just.
If we don't, we can just sit down and be like, time to form ideas.
Yeah, and then they just. So like the problem is not like, no, we all have so much knowledge and like draw on that. Like we literally all collaborate on that as well. So that's the thing. Most of our videos are probably going to be our own ideas for a while until like someone shops us out something good. But
yeah, I think we'd be down absolutely to work with somebody's vision as long as we were still able to collaborate.
Because we hold the vision pretty strong. So
one thing you will notice about your guys' group, it is very femme forward. It's got all areas of that going down. It's very I don't know how to say it properly. There's a lot of LGBTQ members in your team.
We're gay as fuck!
We're gay.
Queer and proud.
Queer, for sure.
Yeah.
So when you guys were forming this group, was that something that, and not only that, very multinational, like look at y'all, there's very multinational people as well.
Yeah.
Was
that intentional?
Was that intentional? Like, or was it just you're sitting down, you're vibing, and you're like, oh wow, this actually does work?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just worked naturally. I don't even think that we realized that everybody was queer and all that until our trip.
Until we went on a trip together.
Oh my god, a real trip. But I just like kept seeing like a girl from far away and I thought it was a guy. And like, wow, he's so hot. And then we walk up and like it's a chick. I'm like, hey. and then like it was just like girls and like we had it all like vibe and and then we was vibe and
we were in the hot tub.
And then we were in the hot tub and there's just like the stars were out.
Oh, that was another lunar event, huh?
Another lunar event.
Yeah, actually,
wait, no, that was the one.
It was a new moon, so that means there was no moon in the sky, so you could only see stars. And guess who came out for us?
Who?
Venus.
His butthole.
Yeah, she literally gave us like a sky lap dance, bro. We were tripping.
It was wild.
She's the hottest fish in this galaxy, 100%.
Like 100%.
I've never seen anything like it in my entire life.
That's crazy.
That is nuts.
You know what? We sat out there for like 3 hours and just got downloads from Venus.
Straight?
Yeah, probably
way more than 3.
Straight cosmic downloads.
Like,
and here's the deal. The music that we're writing for you guys now, these were all the downloads that we received on that trip.
And that's on Venus!
And so some of the songs are there's a lot of information, and we know that some people weren't quite going to be ready for it yet. So we had to ease it in with a song like Morning, and then kind of get you warmed up with Dumb, and then slide in Chapstick. But like once we get to like the EP and stuff, like there's going to be some shit on there that like we're just hoping everybody's ready for.
It's going bad.
No, it's actually real crazy. That's real crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to order some shrooms for that.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
We'll have to do this again once we put out a full project. So we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to break it down.
Yeah, because I know we're gonna need to break it down. Your lyrics definitely are lyrics that you do have to pay attention to.
We have a chart. We actually have.
We have a chart.
You should have brought the chart.
Really?
Yeah. Bring the chart for our next interview.
Oh, okay, yeah, bring the chart. Bring the chart.
Oh, they're gonna read us.
Another thing you girls mentioned, that you haven't done no live performances yet because COVID must have started when you guys all came together, yeah?
Yes,
100%.
it's a COVID baby.
So like with COVID happening, all the stuff that you girls were just about jumping into, and once again, you girls have also had your own stuff. IMUR was doing very well prior to COVID starting and everything else. So like, how did COVID really just like tear up apart? Like, did it tear up some groups to form a group, or are you guys all still very much like very back at it with your other groups that you are dealing with?
Yeah, the second one. It definitely didn't tear up any groups. It just gave us more time. Because like for me, I'm usually on the road, but I wasn't last year. So I had a lot of time, and what better way to fill my extra time with another creative project with my best friends. No, Off Topic is very much active. IMUR, I'm in the middle of an album release, actually. It comes out next month. So yeah, now that things are starting to move, now we're all just working extra hard.
We have to like find like the time that we didn't have before, like for each other, and like make that, we have to carve it. Because now things are kind of like picking up.
So now things are kind of weaving into what they're supposed to be right now. Is there any like event, festival that you ladies were really hoping to do while you girls all linked up the first time?
We just joined like 2 months before COVID, honestly, so it was like quick. And we were gonna do 420 show, which is always like fun as fuck.
The 420, the official
like the
outdoor.
Yeah, the one outdoor at the park.
Wiz Khalifa was supposed to play, so we
Wiz
were like
was gonna play, and we're like,
warming
holy
the stage
shit.
for Wiz for our first show.
Damn, that would have been lit.
But we were severely underprepared. We were rushing to even get our songs done. We had just started. We were like 2 months deep. Like
we were little babies.
We're like, we had no songs out. We were just like,
we had a vibe and we had the energy, but
you girls were gonna really perform behind Wiz Khalifa unprepared? You were ready for that, weren't you?
No, we would have made it fire.
We still made it fire. We were ready, but we were hungry.
We would have made it work.
Way better now.
But I think, yeah, exactly. Given the opportunity that we've had now to like really focus on the music, and then, you know, working on our live set now slowly but surely, it's like, then when we decide on the right opportunity, then we'll be ready to put our best selves forward.
A lot of you ladies I know as vocalists before everything, but then the rapping started. Is like with you, Jenny, were you rapping?
No, actually, she rapped.
You're rapping. I'm catching you doing some bars. Like, is that a normal thing for you? Is that something you picked up as you were messing with the group?
I've always listened to hip hop my entire life, and but it hasn't been something I've explored in my own music. Because especially with IMUR, it doesn't feel like that's not the vibe, right? But I'm like still in denial about it. It's melodic rap. Like I'm singing, you know, but then sometimes I just come a little quick with it, and I think just rap. I don't know. I guess I'm just feeling hella inspired by these guys, and sometimes you gotta just lay it down, you know.
Tara, did you have crispy tea? What is it? Tea crispy. How did crispy come into your voice? Because you spit bars, no? You're the one with all the bars, yeah?
I have the bars. I bring the bars. Wait, you're asking how my crispy came into it all, or?
Yeah. It's crispy bars, I'm assuming, because they were like.
Oh, the crispy bars, crispy as fuck, you know.
I've seen a shirt actually you were rocking that said crispy as fuck. I feel.
Okay, I was hoping that's not what you were referencing.
Digging too deep, man.
You're like as fuck at a bar, and I'm just like wearing a shirt that says crispy as fuck.
I thought you
no way, help me, you dug for that.
That's dope, right?
crispy.
Oh yeah.
Why are you sweating? You're piecing.
Some people think her last name is Crispy, and
no, I get the joke.
People used to call me Crispy in high school, but I like didn't accept it. I was like, no.
And you, Miss Rose, the fashion guru of the team. I'm assuming you're the one who whips up the gear. She's doing the whipping up the gear.
I'll pull through with the drip.
You pull the drip?
Yeah. Well, I'm your local trash mom.
Oh yeah?
She made this.
This is one of my pieces, actually.
Okay.
It's the custom drip.
So like when it comes time to set up your team for the outfits, for the photo shoots, for the, just because there's so many of you, how does that work in your
We got
head?
it down pat actually by this point. We basically like, we think of a concept and we throw out little themes. If it's like a bigger shoot, sometimes I'll make like a little graphic of like the idea and then send that. But we just talk about it. Everyone like brings like some pieces like a bit, you know? And then like we also bring extra pieces and then we like dig through those and like, or bring a whole bag and be like, this is what I got, and then style it up from there. So we, and you know, we're like, we're all like been photographed, I think, a lot.
Yeah.
We like fashion or like,
Yeah.
you know, all creative things really. So.
Yeah, and it's just like, it's a lot of FBE, so you just can't really go wrong.
Fashion forward is with you girls for sure. That steps forward first. You can see that within your work. Even when you look at how you outfit off topic with your new pictures you showed me coming out, that's crazy. So props to you. Props to y'all for doing your things for real.
Yeah.
So now we're going to come up to one of the last questions. Now that you have formed like Voltron, you've got videos out, albums dropping, I'm assuming soon?
October.
Okay.
Oh,
October?
for my birthday.
Hey. So album drops. Is there anybody you want to, if whoever's watching right now, who would you want to collaborate from Vancouver?
Oh shit.
Why is the pressure so high?
Tanya.
Because I said Vancouver. If I said the world, you could have easily said your inspiration.
Actually, Tanya, that's a call. I think we'd all like to work with her as well.
Yeah, they're dope.
Who's that?
Tanya.
What's the
Have
time?
you heard of Tanya?
No.
Tanya Aganaga.
No.
Amazing vocalist. She's been around the scene for a long time, much longer than us.
She's fire.
She's
They?
like,
They, I think
oh,
they go
they,
by-
oh yeah, they, yeah. Excuse me.
And that's like the, if you girls could, that's who you'd be working with.
I think I'd be one of them for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, put it in the air.
Put it in the air.
Put it in the air.
And also, let's hope you girls get
on
the
Venus.
Juno next year. I'm saying you girls will get a Juno next year when the album drops. That album will be the Juno nominated album. Props to you. I swear it's gonna happen.
Juno.
And if not, we'll put one of your videos in there. Why not? Junos are coming to you girls.
I know.
But I want to thank you girls for letting us gabble your faces off,
What?
talk their faces off.
I don't know what I didn't know what I heard.
I'm asking so many
I
questions
know.
and digging deep into the weirds.
Continue. I heard something else.
I want to ask more questions for your other ladies, but they aren't around to answer for themselves. So
That's what part 2 is going to be
That's what
for.
part 2 is gonna
Preferably
be.
actually in a studio.
yes, when we
Put
get
that
into
in
the real
there,
studio, we'll have you guys perform there.
Yeah, let's put that up there.
It'll
So
be out there.
before we get up
It's
out of
already-
here, give me shout outs. You've already announced the album, when that's coming out, all that. Give me all that right now. Let's go.
June. When is Currency coming out?
June 11th, our next single comes out. Currency, fire, banger, soul,
It's a couple
classic.
weeks.
Let's go.
Fire, banger, soul,
Yeah.
classic. Let's go.
Pew pew pew.
Yeah.
So check that, and then what else? We have a bunch of other singles and an album. Oh no, an EP coming out October. Wait, was the question what's coming out?
I said give shout outs and talk about everything coming out.
Okay, sure. Who are we gonna shout out?
Shout out to Larissa and Georgie who couldn't be here today.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, we didn't really talk much about Georgie, but if you guys get the chance to look up Georgie Holiday on Spotify, she also has a bunch of amazing music out. She's got the
Sure
sweetest
does.
voice
That's
in all of it.
Her voice is amazing.
Visions.
Yeah.
Yo, keep visions.
It's
That
the
song
sauce.
changed my life. And shouts out to Larissa, literally doing the work
Yeah.
for y'all.
For y'all.
That's right.
Or
And
maybe
then
it's-
shouts out FBE Studios.
yeah, that's where
That's
we're at.
us. That's Fat Pussy Energy Studios.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
I definitely heard that.
Yeah, tell a friend.
Shout out to Venus.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we need a shout out to Venus like one time.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
think
close the
that's
show
what
out
it
with
is. The
shouts
shout
to
out
Venus,
You
yo.
always do that. That's the word. Shouts to Venus.
Shout out to you guys for having us on.
Yeah,
Honestly,
inTUNE.
the
What
video
the-
that you cooked up was insane. Like, it was such a pleasure to work with you guys. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and it's your first actual performance, yeah?
You captured
First
it.
actual
So we
performance.
captured the
we're
first performance
Oh, look
from
at you.
NADUH. Oh, I know.
Oh man, you're part of their story forever now. Oh, it's so
It's
beautiful.
my first cipher ever.
It's her first cipher.
Yeah.
Oh
And she
damn.
killed it.
And she rapped too. You gotta.
Hey, I purposely haven't watched it, so I'm like, when it comes out, I'm gonna be like, golly willikers. So it's just like everybody else. So I'm excited because all this dude's been talking about is how dope it was. So
Yeah,
I
man.
can't wait to see it.
So like I said, for everybody watching right now, if you're watching, you will be watching The Last Call live right here, the original version. And then for those who are watching this online, Friday, you are gonna see the VR version. If you go to YouTube, if you got yourself those little headsets, or even on your phone, you can stand around and just walk around. You're standing in the middle of these beautiful ladies. They're spitting and rapping and singing to you. It's so beautiful. And you're
Wait.
COVID safe.
Yeah, that's dope.
So, want to sign out and get into it?
Just get it, just jump right into
Jump
it.
into the last
So
call.
shout out to everybody for watching. It's been inTUNE TV. Myself, the short one. We got Dizzy D as always. Shout out to the wonderful NADUH for coming through, chopping up with us.
Where can they find all your links?
It's NADUH. It's .NADUH. And then NADUH on Spotify.
NADUH.
Oh, yes.
Like, nah, duh.
Wait. I know everybody asked you the question and we didn't even ask it. What does NADUH stand for?
Oh, no.
Oh, I thought we almost made it through.
I know. I told you I wasn't gonna ask that question, but
But then you did.
I
We
did.
actually
Yeah.
don't know.
Not
We
controversial.
don't know.
No.
We don't know. It's like the worst question to ask.
Because it just came to us.
Yeah.
It just happened.
We just wrote it down and like,
Other spellings were taken.
and then
It just came to us. There's no other answer.
There's no acronym with it.
no.
There's
No,
not like
Venus gave it to them.
Venus
That's what
gave
they're
it to
trying
them.
to tell you. They were shroomed out watching Venus, and she's like nada, and they're like accepted. That's what.
Accepted.
That's all it was.
It started as not another dick association, but we
We're spelled like that.
we may be feminists, but we're not anti-menace.
We love dick.
No,
And,
that.
you know, and we
I-
love dick. So, but you know, then the
They're
name
for
just kind
everyone.
of floated
They're for
around, but we loved the way that it sounded, and
The way
and
that
then
it
Venus
looks
was
as
like,
well.
shabam,
Nada. Take that, nada,
yeah.
Take that.
I don't know.
nada.
No, I like the first one too. Guy or not, that shit's bangs. It's not
That
another,
does
not
bang.
another dick association. I'd be like, bought.
That's boss.
I'd buy that shit.
That is actually a boss name. And if you do decide to stick with that name,
Hey,
I ain't mad.
got 2 dicks right here that'll support.
This
so.
is definitely Vancouver's group. You girls have Vancouver essence all over y'all, just with the vibes you bring. Thank you very much for being a group that actually is standing out, standing proper for the people out there, queer in all of your own glory. Shout out to Venus for bringing you to us. And let's get on to the last call.
Let's run this last call. It's been inTUNE TV.